I'm excited to see what his reaction is going to be. I think he's going to be very happy. I'm very excited. Are you ready to see your Christmas gift?
Yeah. I love it.
You do?
Yeah. But where's the engine?
You're going to help me put a new engine in it. Hello, welcome to another episode of Brand Farms. This is part 2 of the John Deere 70 restoration project for a Christmas gift for my kid. So he has not seen it yet. Actually he did. Saw it a couple weeks ago when it was not as good looking as it is now. We've got most everything painted, so we're gonna start assembling things back up. I still don't have a motor yet, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the engine part a him and me project. And so I'm gonna get everything mocked up just so it looks good. And then we'll work on the engine later on. That way we can gift it to him and he can see it in its aesthetic ready form. So anyways, this is what we got going on here so far. Things are looking pretty good, a lot better than it was when we first started. So we have the clutch and the belt system, I think, figured out. This is your clutch pulley. Previously, the belt was running over the top of it from the motor to the transmission. Now I bought a 1 inch smaller or shorter belt, and the belt is actually underneath. And so when the clutch is pressed down, it'll push down on the belt, tightening the belt, and actually creating a throttle pedal in a sense. That'll make it go. And then when you let go of the clutch, hopefully there'll be enough back pressure that belt will just slip and that will make it stop. In theory, this should work. But I did see, put the spring here, it is actually going the wrong direction. And so when you press down, that bolt hits a spring, making it so you can't press it down all the way. And I don't know if we're gonna need the full extension of that clutch. So I'm gonna flip that spring around and then we're gonna start reassembling this. All right, we flipped the spring around. That's much better. Got the fenders, the hood, the front grille, all those pieces we're gonna put together, and then the front tires, the paint's still drying on those. And then we'll put those on. For now, let's start with the fenders. It's my favorite part of doing any sort of painting, or my least favorite part, depending on how well of a job you did taping. But it's taking off the tape. It's satisfying. That looks pretty good. This one was in a lot worse shape. There it is. All assembled except for the engine. That looks a lot better. Whole lot better from where it was. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think he's gonna be happy. So one thing I haven't done is put the footboards like I said I would, right here, so he doesn't dangle his feet. I'm not exactly sure where to put him, especially where he hasn't really been on this. And to put him on, size it up, see where his feet are, I would rather do that first. It doesn't have an engine, so it's not that big of a deal yet. But we will get footboards on here just for the safety of dangling his feet in front of these tires. Even though it's a John Deere, I'm not a John Deere guy. I'm satisfied with the spray paint restoration we've done here. It doesn't look too bad. I'm excited to see what his reaction is going to be. Okay, so the spray paint restoration is, my 6-year-old's going to be able to come see this tomorrow night, maybe the next day. We'll see. I'm excited to see what his reaction is going to be. I think he's going to be very happy, very excited. Probably going to be disappointed there's not a motor in it and he can't run it just yet. But it's looking pretty good. All right. Are you ready to see your Christmas gift?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think it is?
Tractor?
You think?
Yeah.
All right, let's go look.
Where is it, Leah?
It's in the back.
Back of what?
The shop. What do you think?
I love it.
You do?
Yeah. But where's the engine?
You're gonna help me put a new engine in it.
Ooh, that's so.
You better sit on it, see if you can fit. We might have to make the pedals different.
Ow. I better take good care of it. I need some lessons. I think I should have some lessons from you how to drive it.
You think so?
We need to get a trailer for the back.
You need to get a trailer for the back?
Or we already got trailers for the back. It's lawnmower. But it's about the colors. I love it. You're
Uh-oh.
the best.
Thanks, bud. All right, he's seen the tractor, lawnmower. He has seen it, and we have a motor. But we have to transfer that motor from an old rototiller, which is probably pretty close to the same vintage, and then put it into this tractor. So let's get to it. So this is an old Sears rototiller. We're gonna take off the motor because it's a vertical shaft motor. It's gonna fit great in the tractor. And we're probably gonna have to buy some pulleys and stuff because I'm not really sure how the gearbox or the gearing or whatever you want to call it works in this thing. But it should come off pretty easily. These things just have 4 bolts on them, and then we got the throttle cable, and everything else is intact. Gas tank, carburetor, everything. So it should work. Whoop. Sounds pretty good, huh?
Yeah. So how do you do that?
All right, Grayson. We're gonna take off these bolts right here, okay? This one over here, and then there's 2 in the back. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. I want you to take this, and I want you to come over here and take off that right here. It's not a junk engine, dude. It's not. Okay, we've got a socket on here now. So this one's gonna go underneath. It's going to attach to the bolt. Okay.
And
And then I need you to hold that wrench so I can take this off, okay? Okay, hold it so it doesn't twist. Keep holding it.
I'm trying, but it's taking it off.
You're doing good. Keep holding it. Oh, all right. Now it might be loose enough that we can take it off with our hand. See that? Okay, we got to save these. We don't want to lose them
Yeah,
because we're going to have to use them to mount them up in there. Okay, we got 3 more to do. Can you do this one?
Yeah. Whoa,
Careful, careful.
this isn't. Will this take a long time?
Yep. That's okay. Good things take a long time. You're doing
Yeah,
good.
stop. I need to push this in, and if it does that,
It's gonna fall, dude. That's why you have to hold it. You don't have to hold it that hard, just hold it a little bit.
I'm going to need some help from you.
Okay, I'm helping you. Do you see my hand on it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now we gotta take it off, but don't lose anything. Other way. Turn it the other way.
I'm trying, but it's stuck. Ew, dirty.
Yeah, it's gonna be dirty. That's okay. Okay. One more over here, dude.
Where?
Right there.
How is the wrench going to get there if
Here, just turn the wrench a little bit. Right there. See that? Okay, careful. This is hot. This is the muffler. The muffler gets a little bit hot. The engine gets hot. And the muffler, because how an engine works, an engine makes a big fire inside. And so that's why the muffler gets hot.
How come you touched it?
It's starting to cool down now. Okay, we need to take off the throttle cable right here, but we're gonna leave everything intact, okay? So we just gotta take this part off. Can you do this part
Yeah.
for the screws?
Yeah.
Let me just loosen them up for you. Okay. Okay, now twist it. Good job.
I'm not very great at screwdrivers. See?
That's okay, you need practice to learn. Just push hard and twist. There you go.
How long will this take to get it off?
Keep going. You'll find out when you're done.
When I say done?
Okay, pull it. Oh, good job.
We don't have to pull it if we keep going.
You don't want to do this one?
Yeah, I ran out of
Sorry.
energy. By
No, you didn't. You need to do it.
But I ran
This
out.
is your tractor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to work on your tractor so you can learn how to do things.
So I can be like you?
Sure. You're doing good. Keep going. Okay, it's almost out. Grab it with your fingers and twist it. There you go. Good job, you did it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta try pulling the motor out.
Okay. What's the motor?
This is the motor, the engine.
Oh.
Oh. That's how it works. Okay, see that? Right here
Yeah.
is the shaft for the engine. This one's a cone clutch. But I think we can still use that same pulley. We can put the belt around there.
Yeah,
You think?
should do that.
You should do that?
Yeah, I think it'll fit.
All right. So we're gonna put this on the motor mount right here and make sure the holes match. Doesn't quite fit. That's okay. We might have to drill some new holes to make it fit. Okay, hold on, hold on. Let's take off the hood. This hood. So that we don't break it and so that we have room. So I have room to mess with the engine. Okay, so the motor is in, it is not mounted. So we need to drill some holes in that plate and the bracket and all that that holds the motor mount. But it looks like it will fit for the most part. We might need to do a little trimming. So when this tractor actually gets, or this motor, when the engine actually gets mounted in here, we might have to trim just a little bit right here on this front grill or shroud, whatever you want to call that. That way, because I think the way it's sitting, it needs a tilt towards us this direction. And so it's going to be rubbing the gas tank here, and we definitely don't want the gas tank to be rubbing, because that could potentially rub a hole in the gas tank, leak gas, and then cause all sorts of other issues. So we are going to pull the mounting plate back out of this engine bay, engine compartment. I'm just making things up as we go. But we're going to pull that out, line up the holes, drill new holes so that we can actually secure the engine onto that plate, and then we'll drop the plate back in there and double check how things fit. We need to take these off, these little brackets here. That's for the original gas tank that came with the lawnmower. We no longer need that. So we'll take those off, 4 bolts there, and then we can pull things out and put things back a lot simpler. Okay, we gotta take off these 4 bolts right here. Okay, so I want you to use this. And you're just gonna, here, hold on. Let me loosen it up for you. Okay, can you hold that one?
Yeah.
Holding it. Okay.
Now it's time for this side.
Yep.
They're not on there.
Nope. Here, you gotta turn it the other way. There you go. Okay, I just gotta hold it here so it doesn't twist the wrong way.
Hey, it's going.
Okay. All right, we got 2 more.
2 more?
Mm-hmm.
Is this door?
But there is no bolt head on that one, so we just gotta do this one side here, okay?
Okay, where's that?
That's not gonna fit great, so we gotta go get this ratchet. A ratchet and a socket, right here. Okay, can you push that in?
Yep.
Push it in so it doesn't come out.
I think this will have.
No, no, don't do that. You'll scratch all the paint. Push it with your thumb, Whatever. Okay, so we got the engine, new holes drilled, mounted up to the mounting bracket. We're gonna see, okay, we've got it mostly in. There's a bolt over there. Okay, that's in. And where? Oh, okay, there we go. Must have been touching the pulley on the frame. Okay, based on where the shaft of the motor comes down and where the pulley's at. We might have to get a slightly smaller pulley to make this fit, or the other option is we drill one more bolt hole for the mounting bracket that goes up under here by the steering column, steering gearbox. But as far as everything goes, I mean, it does fit, and it should fit, and it will fit within here, even with the hood on and everything. What do you think, Grayson?
Good.
Are you ready to load up your tractor?
Yeah.
Haul it home so you can ride it?
Yeah. And to
Alright.
harvest with it.
Oh, to harvest with it, huh? Okay, here's the final product. Tractor is finished. We still have to put something here, some padding behind him, because the pedal's still a little bit too short. Or his legs are too short.
It's not short.
Oh, your legs aren't short?
No.
Your legs or the pedal?
The zero of them.
Here's what we did to the tractor. We added some footboards that came off of a different lawnmower. I'm not sure what it came off of, but it bolted right up to the frame up underneath. Fits right under there just perfectly. We added this as an extension to the pedal, and this was originally the clutch, but we reversed how the clutch works, so now this is the, I guess, engage pedal. Clutch is on, engine's engaged. That's a safety feature, so that if he falls off, the lawnmower just stops. Think you can drive it on?
Yeah. How else do you add the
A cup holder?
Yeah. To put my tractor off. I hope I'll remember how to backwards. Oh, it's this way. It's right here.
Good job. Thanks for watching. I think he's excited. We're gonna get him maybe one or two different implements. Maybe like one of those thatching rake discs for a yard. Definitely not a disc, because I will not have any grass left. But yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe we'll do a little update on that when he gets a little better, a little bigger, and maybe a couple implements, and we'll see what kind of destruction he's done. As for now, like, subscribe, and go watch all my other stuff.